right, shalom, shalom. First off, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah HaKodash, Lalam Yom. With Yahweh being the true name of the Heavenly Father, who the world only calls God, and Yahweh Shai being the true name of the Lord and Savior of the nation of Israel, who the world only calls Jesus Christ. All right, I want to give double honors to my apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who teach you on these last days, and who are the true leaders of the nation of Israel, you can see it or not, who tell me it's 100% true. I want to give a strong shalom to all the Akim on the four corners of the earth, for supporting truth and sincerity, making the calling and election sure, making the body live a sacrifice. And I also want to give a humble salutation to the elect of the nation of Israel, scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, no matter what your outside appearance may be. All right, this is Brother Mashal. Come back at you with a quick pre-camp and transit lesson to the spirit of Yahweh Shai, representing the clear branch of Great Millstone. I want to say Tawadi Yahweh Shai, forgive the spirit and have the mercy for allowing me to do this lesson. And the title of this lesson will be the sword of the spirit. All right. Now I may do like a little mini series or whatnot. Going into Ephesians 6. You know, the things that the Lord gave us, okay, as a similitude, as carnal weapons. All right. But today I want to touch on the sword of the spirit that the Apostle Paul mentioned. Specifically in Ephesians 6, and when you think of a sword, it's an instrument for it's for offensive and defensive. Okay, now the Apostle Paul mentioned like the shield of faith, have your feet shod with the preparation, things like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's a combination of offensive and defensive things, but the sword of the spirit is both. Okay, you use a sword for offensive attacks and defensive attacks. All right, so the sword of the spirit, okay, is an offensive attack because it allows us to cut these different doctrines. Right, the scriptures talk about. Hebrews, the 4th chapter, that the word of the Lord is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword. Okay, so we are, we're using the sword as offensive against Esau's offense. Because even in the world, sports, you can't just play defense, or you have to have an offense. All right, but the Apostle Paul also said in 2 Corinthians, the 10th chapter, that our weapons of warfare aren't carnal. So he's likening these carnal objects to how we're supposed to operate in the spirit. All right, so the sword of the spirit is something that we do to cut Esau. The scriptures talk about that in 2 Thessalonians, the 2nd chapter, that the wicked shall be consumed with the spirit of his mouth. Okay, that's in the form of the prophets wielding that sword, man. Okay, and in order for you to wield that sword properly, you have to be a master swordsman. All right, you just can't go into battle not knowing what the hell you're doing and picking up a heavy ass sword and not knowing what to do with it. All right. So it takes that time and that practice to be able to be a master swordsman. This is how we're able to defend ourselves, to block with the sword, and this is how we're able to block and also counter, just like a boxer, right? A boxer doesn't just go out and just throw punches all willy nilly. He Philly shells, the defense, and different techniques, so that way he can slip and move, and then when he sees an opportunity, while the opponent is off balance, then he gives him a shot, right? A shot to the ribs, to the kidney, to the jaw, right? All right, so we got to be master swordsmen, man. All right, and we're learning how to use to wield our sword, okay, through the apostles, right? Okay, through the blessing of Yahweh Shai. Okay, the apostles are teaching us how to wield this sword, how to correctly break down the scriptures, how to correctly defend the gospel. All right, because without this sword, you're basically left undefended. Okay, this spirit, the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yashai, is our only offense and defense. All right, you look at these different, like, martial artists. They have different weapons, right? But a lot of times they have some sort of sword, right? You may have a big long two-edged sword. You may have a little katana. You may have a machete, right? You may have a little blade on the staff. Okay, these are all forms of swords. So we're going on the offensive through the spirit. Okay, we're at war right now through the spirit. All right, the spirit of the sword, man. Okay, so now Esau's blessing is a carnal sword, right? But the Lord gave us different mechanisms to combat that, man. Okay, and one of the things is fighting Esau through the spirit. Okay, because this word is sharper than any instrument and any tool that we could have to defend ourselves and to go on the offensive. All right, because you don't want to go to battle and not be prepared. You do not want to go to battle and not be prepared, man. You at least have to know how to do basic offensive and defensive maneuvers. Okay, so without that practice, by what? By reading the scriptures, by studying, by watching the apostles' lessons. Okay, the elders' lessons, the bishops' lessons. All right, that's you in the basement with a stick, right? Because before you graduate to actually wielding a sword, what do? You practice with a stick. All right, as a preparation for that sword. So now when that sword, when wartime comes, when actual war comes, now you're able to wield that sword without being confounded. You know what I'm saying? Through the spirit. You know. But hey, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I'm going to give all honor, glory, and infinite worship to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakha, Hakodash, Lalam Yom. Double honors to the apostles of great and elders of Great Millstone. I want to say Kwame Nasharala, Mawak Lava Ball, Shalom.